could lose $10,000 in your investment portfolio if Hyperscalers' AI struggles continue. Here's why. Many tech workers believe that Hyperscalers' dominance in the AI trade will continue, making their stocks a safe investment. However, research shows that the AI market is becoming increasingly competitive, with new players emerging and Hyperscalers facing significant challenges. According to a report by McKinsey, the AI market is expected to grow to $150 billion by 2025, but Hyperscalers may not be the primary beneficiaries. In fact, the report suggests that Hyperscalers may face a 20% decline in their stock value due to increased competition. This could result in a $10,000 to $20,000 loss for a tech worker with a $100,000 investment portfolio, depending on the specific stocks and market conditions. But that's not all. The decline of Hyperscalers could also have a broader impact on the economy, with potential consequences for consumer prices, housing shifts, and tariff policies. For example, a 10% decline in Hyperscalers' stock value could lead to a 5% increase in consumer prices, as companies pass on the costs of reduced revenue to consumers. Additionally, the decline of Hyperscalers could lead to a shift in housing markets, as tech workers who have invested in AI-driven stocks may need to reassess their financial situations and adjust their housing plans accordingly. But what's driving this trend? Let's take a closer look. The AI market is becoming increasingly saturated, with new players emerging and competing for market share. This increased competition could lead to a 15% decline in Hyperscalers' revenue, resulting in a $30,000 to $50,000 loss for a tech worker with a $200,000 investment portfolio. Furthermore, the AI market is expected to become even more competitive in the next 5 years, with the potential for new players to emerge and disrupt the market. According to a report by Gartner, the AI market is expected to grow to $200 billion by 2030, with new players accounting for up to 30% of the market share. This could result in a 30% decline in Hyperscalers' stock value, leading to a $60,000 to $100,000 loss for a tech worker with a $300,000 investment portfolio. But here's the thing: this trend is not just limited to the tech industry. The decline of Hyperscalers could have far-reaching consequences for the broader economy. For example, a 20% decline in Hyperscalers' stock value could lead to a 10% increase in unemployment rates, as companies reduce their workforce to cut costs. Additionally, the decline of Hyperscalers could lead to a shift in consumer spending habits, as people become more cautious with their finances. But what can you do to mitigate these potential losses? Let's explore some strategies. First, it's essential to reassess your investment portfolio and consider diversifying your investments. This could involve investing in other sectors, such as utilities or healthcare, which may be less affected by the decline of Hyperscalers. For example, a $100,000 investment in the utility sector could generate a 5% return, resulting in a $5,000 gain. Additionally, you could consider investing in AI-driven stocks that are not dependent on Hyperscalers, such as companies that specialize in natural language processing or computer vision. According to a report by Bloomberg, these companies could see a 20% increase in their stock value, resulting in a $20,000 to $50,000 gain for a tech worker with a $100,000 investment portfolio. But here's the key: you need to take action now. The decline of Hyperscalers is a trend that's already underway, and the sooner you take steps to mitigate your losses, the better. So, what's your next step? Take a closer look at your investment portfolio and consider diversifying your investments. And if you want to learn more about how to navigate this trend, be sure to check out my book Market Cycles Decoded, link in the description. By understanding the hidden reasons behind Hyperscalers' decline and taking proactive steps to mitigate potential losses, tech workers can protect their investment portfolios and achieve their long-term financial goals. But wait, there's more. The decline of Hyperscalers could also have a significant impact on the job market. According to a report by LinkedIn, up to 30% of tech jobs could be at risk due to the decline of Hyperscalers. This could result in a significant increase in unemployment rates, as well as a shift in the types of jobs that are available. But here's the thing: this trend is not just limited to the tech industry. The decline of Hyperscalers could have far-reaching consequences for the broader economy, including changes in consumer spending habits and shifts in the housing market. So, what's your biggest takeaway from this video? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve and learn more about the impact of AI on the job market, be sure to hit subscribe and ring the bell. I'm covering this topic in my next video, dropping soon.